What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be giving my review of Nintendo's E3 2016 Treehouse.
You know how kitty that sounds? Fucking treehouse? They got you niggas up in a treehouse?
While it was a lengthy event in general in terms of the gameplay demos shown, in terms of information given, it was actually pretty concise, and I like that. They opened with a little intro by Reggie, and that was nice. And then they finally gave a reveal to Zelda 2017, in which the official title is Zelda Breath of the Wild. And later on, they showed a bunch of demos of it, and it looks like what they promised. It looks pretty Elder Scrolls-esque. An example of that is one of the first people you talk to is an old man, which is like homage to the first game, and you get to choose your responses and all that. And they didn't give you a lot of Hyrule because they've advertised that the open world in Hyrule is very huge, and there's like a lot to explore, but because it's so big, they actually only give you like this one little plateau area to explore for like all the people at E3 that want to demo it, and the people actually like showing off the gameplay that were paid by Nintendo to do so. And it's pretty explorable. It looks to be open world anyway. I did not hear them explicitly say it's open world like they have in previous E3s, but I'm assuming so. It looks pretty good. It looks like they're delivering on what they promised. Pretty much besides Zelda, they only talked about the new Pokemon games, which look pretty good. I think I'm going to be checking them out. They look like a very typical Pokemon game, but that's not a bad thing. One thing I have to say is the people that were kind of asking questions to the director and the producer of the game, they kind of didn't really seem like they knew that much about games. They were kind of asking more marketing terms, which I'm sure that's what they were told to do, but I mean, it kind of seems like with the kind of questions they were asking about Pokemon, like it kind of seems like they played a few games as kids, then kind of forgot about Pokemon, but then Nintendo kind of paid them to not forget about Pokemon anymore. And they're just kind of asking, like, oh, looks like you made these guys really cute. Like, they're just kind of asking questions like that. And I don't know, it's like Nintendo seems to have pretty good relationships with people on YouTube who know their shit about video games, and it's like, why don't they ask them to kind of interview these directors or producers instead of just random marketing people that seem kind of young and with the hit crowd. Other than that, both the gameplay for Pokemon Sun and Moon and Zelda Breath of the Wild, they looked pretty good. They looked like they were delivering on what they promised. That's all Nintendo had this year. Pretty good overall. There's not really much critiques besides maybe get people that kind of know their shit about games and ask them to maybe ask more real questions instead of just kind of marketing questions, and have them say things that aren't just marketing, like, oh, this looks really cool, that looks really cool. Like, have them maybe give better commentary. That's pretty much all I have to say on it. See you guys.